Hi everyone. So yes, the Humanist Conference, wonderful place, Oxford this year. A nice time of year also. A good collaboration hosted by British Humanist Association, of which I am a member. Paid up for a long time. I'm also a member of many other humanist organizations, international, whether it's called atheist, agnostic, whatever.
The World Humanist Congress, held every 3 years, is a unique event bringing together people from over 40 countries under the auspices of the International Humanist and Ethical Union. From the 8th to the 10th of August 2014, the British Humanist Association will host the Congress in the beautiful historic city of Oxford. The theme of the Congress is freedom of thought and expression. The 3-day event will bring together atheist, humanist and other non-religious organisations and individuals from around the world to focus on these values. Our lineup of speakers is made up of leading academics, scientists, human rights activists, journalists, poets and authors. It includes human rights activist Taslima Nasreen, Nobel Prize-winning writer Wole Soyinka, evolutionary biologist Richard Dawkins, author Philip Pullman, Bible scholar and broadcaster Francesca Stavrakopoulou, philosopher A.C. Grayling, author and journalist Zoe Margolis, human rights activist Peter Tatchell, Labour Party peer Joan Bakewell, and me, Jamal Khalili, President of the British Humanist Association. The many talks, presentations, panel discussions and plenaries will take place in some of Oxford's most beautiful venues, such as the Sheldonian Theatre, the Ashmolean Museum and the Oxford Examination School. Check out the video description or visit www.whc2014.org.uk for more information on how to purchase tickets and how to arrange accommodation. I very much hope to see you in Oxford in 2014.
Yeah, often the retort. It's a cliche. It's always the same thing for cynics and stupid people to respond. It's like, why do you non-believers have to congregate? Why would you need association? Why do you have any sense of community? I mean, all you have in common is that a singular thing, that you're atheist or agnostic about a god or gods, as described normally in the monotheistic faiths. Well, my answer to that always, everyone, is that, first of all, I'll give this qualification, is that why do for example, students have a union in college? The students' union. Do you think that every student agrees with the other, but they find common purpose in having a students' union for a common representation? Policemen have a representative association. Soldiers have a representative association. And above all, of course, trade unions have a representative association. That's what a union is. Do you think for one moment, applying the logic that we are often attacked with, that every member of that union, that students' union, that corporate union, that police delegation, that they all agree on everything? No, they don't, and nor do we. But the reason we come together, and it's not just to bitch and moan or congratulate each other for our achievements, it's to compare notes on kind of stories, for example, like this.
There is no excuse for any form of violence or exploitation of children. Such crimes can never be justified, whether committed in the home, in schools, in community and sports programs, in religious organizations and structures. This is the long-standing policy of the Holy See. For example, Pope John Paul II stated that abuse of young people is, and I quote, by every standard wrong and rightly considered a crime by society. It is also an appalling sin in the eyes of God. For this reason, the Holy See and local church structures in all parts of the world are committed to holding inviolable the dignity and the entire person of every child, body, mind and spirit.
Now that's just one thing. The first time that the Vatican's dragged in front of the United Nations to answer questions on these subjects, that's the kind of thing. Or whether it's wars, ethnic wars all over the world, you just, whether it's Sunni, Shia killing each other, whatever, you just scrape the surface very delicately and you will find that there's a religion or some kind of superstitious belief dividing them. Same in India, same in all over the world. So that's the situation. Coming back to our part of the world, I've said it in other videos and I'm going to say it again in terms of promoting this event, that even though that different delegates represent different disciplines and they can share views in science, socio-political areas, legal areas, our legislative areas where religion and the religious lobby trespass on secular values as established by law in most of our constitutions. Other times it isn't. To break that down in plain English for you, it's that we want our kids, those of us who are secularists, we want our children to have the choice to have an education without being rubber stamped or barcoded with a particular religious belief. Hypocritically oftentimes, as in the case of my country, and yeah, that kind of thing. Brass tacks, normal day-to-day stuff. So that's what it's all about, everyone. I mean, it's to share those ideas. It's not highfalutin sort of high science or high ethics or whatever else like that. It all boils down to that common purpose and to address those things. It's not much to ask to be allowed to congregate and share fellowship once a year. So that's the purpose of it. So anyway, I can't promise I will be there in August. I'm going to try very hard to be there, but due to work commitments and things I may or may not be, but I've attended a lot. I hope I will be. But anyway, I'm just giving a shout out here for the event for British Humanist Association, who are doing an excellent job. And I'd like to congratulate our new boss, Jim. I haven't met you in person yet, but I've met others in the past. Congratulations on the event. And regardless, notwithstanding, I hope it's going to be a great success. And there we are. Thank you very much everyone for watching, and hope to see you in beautiful Oxford in sunny August.